Last night you had a dream. You were somewhere impossible. Something happened that felt completely real. And then you woke up, and within 30 seconds, it was gone, not faded. Gone. You've thought about it at least once. What if you could record it? What if you could save it, pull it up later, watch it like a movie? We can record almost everything else about your body. Your heart rate, your brain activity, the electrical signals firing through your muscles. So why not this? The answer is stranger than you think. And it starts with what your brain is actually doing while you dream. Because it's not doing what you were taught. Your brain doesn't dream the way a camera records. A camera captures light, stores it as data, plays it back exactly as it happened. Your brain does something completely different. When you dream, your brain isn't recording reality, it's inventing it. From scratch, in real time, every single night. The part of your brain responsible for logical thinking, the prefrontal cortex, goes almost completely offline during REM sleep. The part that questions things, the part that says, wait, that doesn't make sense. Switched off, which is why you can be flying over a city made of glass, talking to your dead grandmother who has the face of your third-grade teacher, and it feels completely normal. No part of your brain is there to flag it as impossible. Meanwhile, the amygdala, your emotional center, fires at levels higher than when you're awake. This is why dreams feel so real. Not because they are real, but because the part of your brain that would tell you otherwise is asleep. So, what exactly is being produced? What is the thing you want to record? Here's where it gets strange. A dream isn't a file. It isn't stored anywhere in your brain before you wake up. Scientists have spent decades looking for it. They can't find it. Because a dream isn't a memory while it's happening. It's more like a live performance. It exists only in the moment it's being generated. The second it stops, it starts to disappear. And most of it is gone before you even open your eyes. The reason is a hormone called norepinephrine. During REM sleep, your brain almost completely shuts off its production. Norepinephrine is one of the key chemicals involved in forming long-term memories. Without it, the experiences you have while dreaming don't get written anywhere permanent. They play, they end, and they vanish. It's not that your dreams are being deleted, it's that they were never saved in the first place. But some people remember their dreams, every night, in vivid detail. What's different about them? Research shows they all have one thing in common. They wake up during or immediately after REM sleep. And in that window, their brains briefly produce enough norepinephrine to begin encoding what just happened. Not all of it, but enough to catch fragments. This is why your alarm clock is your worst enemy if you want to remember your dreams. It pulls you out too fast. Your brain doesn't have time to catch anything. You go from deep inside a dream to fully awake in seconds. And the dream dissolves before the encoding can even begin. People who keep dream journals train themselves to wake up slowly, to lie still, to reach for the dream before they reach for their phone. And even then, they're only catching the tail end of something that already lasted hours. Now, here's the part that changes everything. Scientists have actually tried to record dreams. Not metaphorically. Literally. In 2013, a team at Kyoto University in Japan ran an experiment that had never been done before. They used fMRI brain scanning to reconstruct basic images from people's dreams while they slept. They showed subjects thousands of images while awake, mapped which brain patterns corresponded to which images, then used those same patterns to decode what people were seeing in their dreams. The results were rough, blurry, low resolution, but recognizable: a face, a room, a shape. In 2022, researchers at the University of Texas went further. Using AI trained on brain activity data, they began reconstructing continuous visual experiences from brain scans. Not single images, sequences, something resembling video. The technology is getting closer. But here's the problem no one talks about. The problem isn't capturing the signal. Your brain produces electrical activity that can be measured. The problem is that dreaming doesn't produce a clean signal. It produces chaos, thousands of regions firing simultaneously, creating something that has no equivalent in any format we know how to read. It's like trying to record a symphony by measuring the vibrations in the walls of a concert hall. You'd get something, but not music. And there's something else, something even harder to solve. Even if you could record a dream perfectly, you probably couldn't watch it. Dreams aren't visual experiences the way movies are. When you dream, you don't just see, you feel. You know things without being told. You understand the context of a room before you enter it. You feel the weight of a relationship with a stranger you've never met. None of that is stored in the images. It's stored in the experience of being inside the dream. Neuroscientist Mark Solms at the University of Cape Town calls this the experiential gap. The content of a dream is inseparable from the consciousness that generated it. You can't extract it without destroying it. Watching your own dream from the outside would be like watching someone else's memory. The picture would be there, but the meaning would be gone. Every night, your brain generates an entire world, characters with personalities, places with histories, stories with emotional stakes. It does this without any external input. No screen, no script, no director, just electrical signals firing in the dark, and then it destroys it. Every morning, without hesitation. Scientists estimate the average person has between 3 and 6 dreams per night. Over a lifetime of 80 years, that's somewhere between 100,000 and 200,000 dreams, most of them gone completely, a small number half remembered, almost none of them fully intact. Whatever you dreamed last night, whoever was there, whatever happened, however it felt, it's already gone, and your brain has moved on, like it always does, like it always will. The technology to record dreams is coming. Researchers believe that within the next 2 to 3 decades, crude versions of dream recording will be possible. Not perfect, not like watching a movie, but something, a fragment, a shape, a feeling captured in data. But even then, something will be missing, because the dream was never just something you watched. It was something you were, and no recording can capture that. Think about what we've done to privacy in the last 20 years. Every message you send is stored somewhere. Every search you run is logged. Every place you go is tracked. Every purchase you make is analyzed. Every face you show in public is scanned. There's almost no experience left in modern life that doesn't leave a trace, that isn't recorded somewhere, that isn't owned by someone else, except one, your dreams. No government has access to them. No company can monetize them. No algorithm can analyze them. No one can subpoena them. No one can leak them. No one even knows they happened. They exist in the most private place that still exists on Earth, inside your mind, in the hours when you are most completely alone, and the moment you wake up, they disappear. Not archived, not backed up, gone. In a world where everything is stored, indexed, and sold back to you, your dreams remain the one thing that belongs only to you, the one experience that no one has ever watched, that no one has ever reviewed, that no one has ever judged. You've had hundreds of thousands of them, and not a single one has ever been seen by another human being. That's not a technical limitation. That might be the last form of freedom you have left. Tonight, when you fall asleep, your brain will do it again. Build a world, populate it, destroy it by morning. Somewhere in that process is one of the last truly private experiences left in human life, a place that exists only for you, that no one else can enter, that no technology has yet touched. Maybe that's not a flaw in the system. Maybe that's the point. If this made you think about something you haven't thought about in a long time, subscribe. Every week, we answer the questions you forgot to ask.